Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you are doing good. Today's video is about 10 great jasmine shrubs and vines for your landscape. Jasmines include a group of roughly 200 species from the Jasminum genus, a sizable number of which are cultivated for ornamental landscape use. The group includes many flowering shrubs and vines, both deciduous and evergreen. 1. The main appeal of the jasmines is their glossy green leaves and fragrant white or yellow flowers. The Jasminum genus falls within the Oleaceae family, which also includes olives, as well as plants such as border forsythia, common lilac, and fringe tree. The name jasmine is sometimes used in common names for other plants that are not actually true jasmines. A notable example is the star jasmine, usually known as star jasmine or Confederate jasmine, which is actually a relative of oleander. Here are 10 popular jasmine shrubs and vines you might want to try in your landscape. 1. Angel wing jasmine. Angel wing jasmine is an attractive, spreading, vine-like ground cover with a shrubby habit. It produces abundant large, fragrant, white flowers with purple undersides. It is best used as a flowering evergreen spilling out of containers or as a filler that spreads and fills space between shrubs. Another common name for angel wing jasmine is shining jasmine. 2. Common jasmine. Common jasmine is a large deciduous or semi-evergreen vining shrub that has a graceful look and a very appealing sweet scent. Beginning in late spring or early summer and lasting through fall, it produces large clusters of 3 to 5 white flowers. In northern climates, common jasmine is sometimes grown in pots and brought indoors for the winter. Other common names for common jasmine include poet's jasmine or true jasmine. 3. Italian jasmine. Also known as yellow jasmine, the Italian jasmine is a favorite shrub of gardeners in warmer climates because they are easy to care for and require little attention. Italian jasmine has glossy green leaves, fragrant buttercup yellow flowers, and shiny black berries. 4. Pink jasmine. Pink jasmine is a fast-growing evergreen vine grown for its prolific display of very fragrant pinkish-white flowers, which are about 1 inch in diameter. It is best used as a climber over trellises or arbors, as a ground cover, or in containers. Pink jasmine is not a clinging vine. It needs to be manually secured to a trellis or other structure. 5. Primrose jasmine. Although somewhat unusual in the US, this plant really should be used more. The shrub produces 1 to 2 inch yellow flowers that are larger than those found on most jasmine varieties. The flowers bloom in early spring and last for a few weeks. This large shrub has an open, sprawling growth habit and is quite tolerant of drought. It is sometimes known as Japanese jasmine or Chinese jasmine. This plant can get overly brushy if not pruned back frequently. 6. Royal jasmine. This is a smaller variety of climbing jasmine for warm climates that produces sweet-smelling pure white flowers nearly all year long. It is excellent for covering fences and trellises or for training around topiary forms. This is a fast-growing evergreen form that can quickly cover a small structure. 7. Arabian jasmine. Arabian jasmine, sometimes known as sacred jasmine or Asian jasmine, is an evergreen shrub that is often trained to climb a trellis. In landscape use, it is usually planted in containers that can be brought indoors in cool weather. This is the national flower of the Philippines. It has a vine-like, climbing nature but is still fairly thick and shrubby. The typical sweet jasmine scent is produced by pure white, star-shaped flowers that each are only 1 inch wide and bloom periodically throughout the year in native climates. Jasmine tea is made from the flowers of this species. 8. Stiff jasmine. Stiff jasmine, sometimes known as Australian wax jasmine, is a twining or sprawling vine with glossy evergreen leaves. It can be trained onto a trellis or other support or pruned into a hedge. This plant is sometimes categorized as Jasminum simplicifolium subsp. 9. Winter jasmine. Winter jasmine is a medium-sized deciduous shrub with long arching branches. Bright yellow 1-inch flowers appear in early spring. It works well as a ground cover on slopes or to cover retaining walls. 10. Wild jasmine. The wild jasmine, Jasminum fruticans, is sometimes categorized as Jasminum odoratissimum. The small evergreen shrub, or semi-evergreen in cooler climates, produces clusters of deep yellow blooms from spring to early fall. It makes a great low evergreen ground cover or hedge, or it can be used to cascade over a fence or wall. It grows relatively slowly and is resistant to drought and pests. Another common name for wild jasmine is common yellow jasmine. So, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe in my channel for more support.